Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. And if you didn't know, this is a Chi Naija sewing space where you and I learn to unstyle the wardrobe of our dreams. If that feels like something you'd be into, please remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you know whenever I post a new video. Okay, today's video is another different take, but it's still about sewing. We're going to talk about Friday sews, and basically I just came upon this concept myself, and I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what it is. It's just a way for sewists to come together on Fridays and just give an update on life, and sewing. So I've forgotten the maker of the Friday sews challenge. I'll put the name up on the screen if I can. And yeah, basically that is what I'm going to do today. No one tagged me or anything like that, but do feel free to partake in the challenge or tag or whatever you want to call it, and let us kick off. Now, the first question is, why is your channel called Chi Naija? And it's very simple, really. My name, I know I never say this in the intro, but my name is Chioma. It's a Nigerian name. And the second question is actually, where are you from? And I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria is in West Africa. Okay, it's a very we're popular for good and bad things, but this channel is a hope to change that into being known for mostly good, only good things. I'll put it like that. Yeah, so Chi Naija is just Chioma and Nigeria. The Naija there is a slang way that we call ourselves, Naija 9JA. So yeah, that's really it. Really is just, my name is Chioma, I'm from Nigeria. Put that together, you get Chi Naija. Now the third question is, how long have you been sewing? And this is going to take a while, but I want to say 8-9 years now, right? 8-9 years. And sewing is something I always wanted to learn. My mother knows how to sew, but she doesn't like it. She'd rather be doing something else, or I want to say she outgrew it, because she did have a sewing machine, an old Elna, which I used for a time, but a lot of things weren't working on it, and we don't have sewing machine doctors for those type of machines here. I don't even know where that machine is. I don't even know. We moved houses and it went. Okay, so yeah, I have been sewing for, I want to say 8, 9, 10 years and thereabouts, and my skill has grown so far. I'm very grateful for the YouTube family that there is now, that helps with sewing and all that good stuff. Now the next question is self-taught versus formal training for sewing. And I myself had formal training. It wasn't in any like big fashion school or anything like that. It was just the local tailor around the ways, and that's how most people in Nigeria get their foot into sewing. So that's what I did, and I find that having someone else who has been there and made a lot of mistakes along the way teaching you is better than you teaching yourself. And I don't know if I classify sewing tutorials on YouTube as self-taught or you teaching yourself. Being someone who posts tutorials on YouTube, and I think that's kind of quite a bit of a mixed bag, because I want to believe that a lot of people on YouTube who are sewing and teaching these tutorials learned from a formal, have their sewing skills from a formal background. So if they're teaching you, it's fine, but someone who is self-taught teaching someone else who wants to be self-taught is kind of like the blind leading the blind. I know there are a lot of wonderful self-taught sewists, but I think every now and then it's good to get a formal training, because you find that when you're self-taught, you have a lot of bad habits that you keep on repeating, not knowing that they're bad habits. But if you have someone else who's been through that, kind of say, come teach you, I think it's a shorter path to learning how to sew and becoming a great sewist. Okay? Yeah. Now the next question is, do I prefer woven or knitted fabrics? And look here, we are team woven. I know it seems like everyone these days loves knitted fabrics, and I don't like, they annoy me. They annoy me because first of all, you have to factor in negative ease, and I've seen a bunch of tutorials on how to calculate ease. It hasn't sunk in, and also the fact that each different fabric has different levels of stretch. So I mean, wovens I like because they're there. I put a dart here, put pleats here, and I can count on them staying the way they are. You know, you put a dart here, put a pleat here, put gathers here, it's going to be as full as I want it to be and as snug as I want it to be. I'm team woven. What can I do to bring your knitted folks over to the woven side of things, huh? Okay, next question is Big Four versus indie patterns. And I don't really have much expertise in this area because I pattern draft, I self-draft all my patterns. I have a playlist for every pattern drafting or pattern making thing that I've done on the channel. I will link it for you guys. And yeah, I just feel like pattern drafting takes your sewing skill to a whole new level. Like, I can instantly look at a high-end garment or any garment and that and figure out how it was constructed, you know, what they did to get this type of volume, what they did to get that snug fit. Like, it's a whole other dimension. It opens your eyes to other, what should I say? It opens your eyes to a whole other side of sewing, which for me is the reason why I sew. I love pattern drafting so much. Like, truly, I will pattern draft in a heartbeat before I sew something. The next question is, what was my first online purchase? And I don't think I know, really. I don't think I really know. Let me see. Must have been something to do with pattern drafting, or okay, I remember. I bought a sewing gauge just because I needed it for hems. Like getting a tape and figuring out a hem and ironing and having the tape melt is no fun. So I think I bought a sewing gauge, and I bought some bias binding sets. No, I first bought just the one because I felt like I was only ever going to need a half inch bias binding. But it turns out that, you know, bias binding is one of my favorite way to finish things on fabric. I love it. It's simple, it's easy. So yeah, those two, I bought them at the same time, I can remember. And I bought them from an online store in Nigeria. I don't think I bought it from outside of Nigeria. It was definitely in Nigeria. That's where I bought it. Next question, what is your favorite sewing task? And my favorite sewing task has got to be pressing. And this is not ironing, because I hate ironing. Pressing open a seam, pressing a dart in, pressing pleats. Those are like absolutely golden for me. Like, you know, when you sew and under stitching and you press and everything lays nice and flat, you just feel like, yeah, I've got the sewing thing down. Yeah. So yeah, that is my favorite sewing task. A close second is pattern drafting, just staying there and like doing mental gymnastics, mathematics, trying to figure out how this fits into that, how that fits into this. Yeah, it's those are my favorite sewing things actually. Yeah. The next question is, what advice will I give to other sewists, newbie sewists? And I remember when I first started sewing, I think I quit for like, I was sewing for like a year and a half, then I quit for like 6 months, and it was just due to the frustration of, I just felt like my sewing wasn't on par with people that I was watching on YouTube or online or anywhere. I just felt like I was stuck in a rut, and I kept on making the same mistakes again and again and again, over and over, and these things seemed like rookie mistakes to me. So I'm like, why do I have to keep on making these mistakes? And let me just tell you, if you're a new sewist, you need time. You will continue to make these mistakes even if you've been sewing for 10 years. Like, I still till this day sometimes sew my darts in the wrong place, right? Sometimes I sew the bottom of the skirts to the top of the skirts. That's why I say it all the time on the channel. Label everything, mark down everything, your darts, mark them down. Or that I talk about things that make you a better sewist, make you sew faster. I have videos on that on the channel, things that make you save time on your sewing so that you feel like you're moving ahead in your sewing technique. And yeah, it will make the whole process seem less daunting for you. Okay. And bonus question, how did I find out about Friday Sews? I am looking at my phone because I want to get her name right. I was browsing through YouTube and I found Stephanie Farrell Focus. That is the name of her channel. Everything seems so lovely. She was in her sewing room and making the videos, and I loved her sewing room. I went ahead to watch videos of her making her sewing room, redoing it, or should I say, and it was lovely. I found some other, like new sewing channels to follow and grow with them. I hope I become that for you, a channel here on YouTube that you can grow with and find interesting. So that will be all the questions in the tag for today. I hope to continue this whole Friday Sews thing. I think it's very important for our sewing community. And as always, please do like and subscribe. Check out the Friday Sews hashtag on YouTube. Also, please do feel free to check out my tutorials on the channel. I have playlists. If you're a newbie, I have zipper, how to install different types of zipper playlists. I have pockets playlist. I have how to sew a skirt playlist. I have how to sew a dress playlist. So please just go in there. I hope you find something that is of interest to you, and you make it a habit of coming here every Sunday when I post my videos. And thank you guys. Please leave a comment and share this video with your friends and everywhere that you share fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next clip.